Greetings world, we are anonymous.
We seem to be selling our morals.
To the noble people of Palestine. For the last 65 years you have been used in the war of Muslims against the Jewish state. You have been radicalized and indoctrinated by oil-sponsored propaganda and the controlled Arab media that made you into mindless drones filled with hate. You have never been allowed to assimilate, or granted citizenship in the countries that called you to leave your houses, when they attacked the infant state of Israel in 1948, and then when they lost, they forced you to live in refugee camps so your leaders can perpetuate a refugee problem in hopes to vilify the Jewish state. After being ruled by Jordan and Egypt and savagely butchered by them until 1967, no one made you think you deserve a state. Only after Israel took over did your leaders suddenly invent your national goals in hopes that you will become a thorn in Israel's existence. They used you as human shields, fought behind you women and children and led you to believe that dying for a cause is better than living for it. As of 2005 you were taken hostage by Hamas, a group you elected to lead you, that betrayed your trust, and made Gaza a theocratic prison where you are forced to live under oppressive and inhumane laws made by a government that steals the human aid shipped in by Israel and Western states. You have been denied by your own leaders from all basic human freedoms, while the Palestinians in the West Bank flourish, and while over 1 million Arabs in Israel live with freedom, dignity and full rights. Your sons and daughters were indoctrinated to the point they are willing to blow themselves up to kill innocent people. Your state propaganda leads you to believe that Jews are the source of all evil, and that America and the West are seeking your destruction. It is not so. The West, including Israel, give more money and food a year to your people than Arab states ever gave you. The only aid you are getting from your Arab and Muslim brothers are bombs so you can go and kill yourselves. Noble people of Palestine. Your political and religious leaders lie to you. They spread lies through their controlled media and brainwash your children. Some want to destroy Israel using you so they can re-establish the Islamic Caliphate, and others simply steal from you your fortune and your future. And even Westerners take the bait. Palestinians in the West Bank are flourishing. Over 1 million Arabs in Israel live with freedom and dignity, and both you and global Westerns are led to believe otherwise by theocratic terrorist organizations that made you elect them once, and then overthrew the democratic system so you can never elect again. The same forces are now using Anonymous as a cover to further the hate against Israel and the West. They think they can indoctrinate you further by posing as your friends, and think they can gain the help of good-intentioned people by playing to their emotions with propaganda, financed with oil, and backed by the most oppressive and freedom-hating regimes in the world. Do not be misled. Anonymous is not a person, nor is it a group, a movement or a cause. Anyone posing as, or speaking in the name of Anonymous as a whole, does not understand the deep concept, and is tarnishing the purpose and importance of the most important alliance for good and freedom in the world. And never forgive and never forget is the dumbest slogan anyone could come up with. While forgetting leads to brutal history repeating itself. It is forgiving which gives us hope for a better future and the most noble of human traits. People of the world, if you want to do anything for the Palestinian people, then fight Hamas, the enemies of democracy, human rights and freedom of information. You should be wary of those who call for you to hate and to fight the only free nation in the Middle East. Especially if they have a question mark instead of a brain. We are the real Anonymous. We spread freedom, not hate. We always forgive what we should never forget. Peace.